Here it's difficult to be a woman in every place. Here in Argentina, there is a main industry, and we are trying to change that. You, me, and all the women, but still, it's a dinosaur and men's industry. I think in Madrid there is you can see a change now, but it's difficult. It's slowly the change.
Okay.
It's difficult to be a woman from this country or another country or in this industry yet.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, and thank you for joining us for another chapter of Push, where we seek to pose and explore interesting and relevant creator and process questions to fabulous filmmakers like my guest today, Ludmila WAGNEST. Hi!
Hi, Caris. Thank you very much for inviting me to this project. Yeah, you know it's really important for you, so thank you very much to come with me.
Oh, thank you. It was a thrill to have you say yes, as I have felt about all of the women that are joining us. And I first met you in 2019 at Die Seriale in Germany.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
perfect. That was a perfect meeting.
Yeah, it was great. Jean-Gore had kind of paired us up in a kind of a mentor situation. We got to know each other. I was just happy to know you and learn about what you were doing. It's been wonderful to be in touch with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Ludmila.
Well, my name is Ludmila Wagner. I am from Argentina, but I currently live in Madrid. I am a director and a screenwriter, and sometimes I produce my own project. And in the last project, I have a really little role from acting there. But the most things I love to do and everything is to be a director and a screenwriter. That is the part with I identify myself.
Excellent. And was it a dream of yours to become a storyteller, Ludmila?
Yeah, every time since I was a kid, I love every type of art. I love to act. I make theater when I was a little girl, and then take photos because my grandfather was a photographer. Then I start to tell a story from my family, actress, being an actress, everything that have to be with the all the different arts. So since I was a kid, I know that I want to tell stories, tell the people way of things from my mind, and put how do you say, and story to the people can identify with that.
Fantastic. Great. So, well, as we were talking about when we met in Di Seriale, you were working on a project, you were pitching something there. Which project was that? Can you tell us about that? Because you've had an enormous amount
Yeah.
of success with that.
Yeah, I was writing in that moment Black Sunday, but I wasn't in the festival because my first series, Prohibido Silbar, was nominated in the festival, and the John Gore from the Seriale invite us to the festival. And I approached the opportunity to pitch my new series that was Black Sunday, and I started the business meeting there, meet a lot of producers. I have the possibility to talk with different producers from different countries. So in the serial of 2019, I was
Yes.
with Prohibido Silbar in competition, but pitching the new series that was Black Sunday.
What is the name of the city of the first series?
It's Prohibido Silbar.
Oh, that's right. I
It's
remember.
forbidden to whistle in English.
It's Forbidden to Whistle.
Yes. Yeah.
Tell us about that. What was that about?
It was about a theater director that have a new play to do in a old theater from Santa Fe, that is my city when I was born. And this director started to have to dream with the actress from the play and start to obsess with her, and all the things he start to think it's not real. And we take a lot of reference from Twin Peaks, from David Lynch, and we have expressionismo alemán, the expressionism, German expressionism, that type of I don't know how you say in English. The aesthetic it was from the expressionismo alemán.
Yes.
We took a little things, and the series have 8 episodes for short episodes from 5 to 10 minutes each other, and it's a psychological thriller. That was the first series we made.
And that did well there. Tell us a little bit about Black Sunday.
Black Sunday started when I was 21 years old. I started writing there because a friend of my old country or my old city, I started selling ecstasy pills for a different people in our city.
Mhm.
And he started to do with friends like they was like playing a game because it was easy for they. I don't know, but they took like as a game and start to sell drugs in the electronic parties at the night. And then for 5 months, they go to jail for this thing because
Wow.
they discovered they selling, and it was a big problem for the families, for everybody, because they go to the most security jail that are in Argentina. So I start to inspire this story, and I go to jail for taking notes from this friend of my one cousin. My cousin was a friend of him. So I start to interview them and take notes and start to inspire in this story.
Wow, that's
That
incredible.
Yeah, but the story start to change because when Bilbao, when I have to do in Bilbao, make all the story there happen to there, I start to change the story because I want to tell the story of the immigrant that move to another country and start from zero, and they have no known legally, and they start to work in every work or different work to survive there. So I put the story of the young boy that sell ecstasy, but in the context that it was an Argentinian boy that moved with his best friend to Spain because they have a dream to be electronic DJs electronic music DJs, and they moved to Bilbao and start to follow their dreams. But one of the principal character start to sell ecstasy pills to survive and can stay in Spain for more time because they don't have money, they don't have legally documents to work there legally. So the story start to transform, and I start to adaptate to this new opportunity to shoot in Bilbao, but taking the old story
Right.
and tell the people the story of the immigrant in a new country. And when we start to follow our dreams, we are capable to do everything.
That's
To
that's great. And what if what a great
Yeah,
message in
yeah,
the based in the drug story as well, right?
yeah. It's that. Yeah, it's that. Mm-hmm.
How has Black Sunday done? I think you've got an HBO
Yeah,
distribution.
a Prime Video. It's now it's
Oh,
in
Prime,
Prime
I'm
Video
sorry.
Spain. Yeah, no, it's in Spain now, and they are evaluate in Argentina now the possibility to be in a platform from there. But the series is now with a distribution company, so I only make the premiere in Spain, and I am waiting to sell to another country or different countries because I want to be in. Everybody can see that. I want to everyone have the opportunity to see the story.
Were you able to build on what you learned in the first series to move to the second? Was there things that came easier to you this time with Black Sunday?
Yeah. Well, in this time I have the opportunity to work with in the first series there was a great cast. They was amazing, all of them. But then I have the opportunity to work with the real actor from fiction. From They are really known here in Spain. Some of them they are known celebrities here and in Argentina, but in Spain more. And I took my all message from what I learned in Prohibido Silbar and put here the actor's direction. I Because the work the thing is this: I start to work with these new actors that were all of they are amazing, and they help me to have a really good acting direction. I learned to work with professional people because in the past I worked with my friends.
Sure, which is great as well when you're doing
Yeah,
indie stuff
of
and
course.
but when you can start when you have more money, I assume you have
Yeah,
more of a budget, you can get things that you really need that really help move the project
yeah,
along, right?
yeah. Okay, yes.
What are your current challenges? You've been living in Madrid for how long now? 5 years, 4 years?
4 years. 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
What are your current challenges or obstacles in this particular climate now? Post-pandemic, finding funding. A lot of people have been sharing about that.
Yeah. Well, the I think the most uh, problem now, or what is my new desafío challenge now. The first time was to discover the industry here in Spain, how they make the things, how is the order of the things to make reality, to make a real story, or put in the or in a project and have a new distribution company. Everything I learned here is different from Argentina in this place, in Madrid. So my first challenge was to discover how the industries work because it was different and the people make relationships and only about contact. Here you have to have contact. You have to have the people because the people will be the um, the part that you need to get the things, get this story to be can be true, can be tell this story. You need contact people. The people give you all the possibilities, but for that you have to move. You have to go to the market industry, how we say in markets, places that you sell project and you
Right.
make
Film markets.
networking. Yeah,
Right.
all the networking you can go there. You have to go there to everything you have to. Everything is go. I don't know, an event or a premiere from a movie. You
Yeah.
have to be there because there will be a person there that maybe help you in the future.
Right. Like the circuit that where we met in Di Seriale, and
Yeah.
like the World Cup festivals that we've tried and
Mm.
I've tried in other festivals here. Seeing
Yeah.
if your content is of interest to anyone and
Yeah.
seeing where you can take it.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
In English, we have the word push.
Okay.
Okay. How do you identify with that word? Is there a drive or a push in this industry for you to create?
For me, the word push for me in it's have the motivation or the strong to go there and do the things if you love to do that. Try everything to do and to eh,
En
go,
español, go ahead.
estar más cerca de cumplir tus sueños. Para acercarte a cumplir tus sueños.
To
You
complete your dreams.
Yeah, yeah. And you have to have that hope and a strong as well to go there. Acercarte un poco más a lo que quieres. That is push for me. Have that strong the attitude to do the things. And if you love to do this, it's very difficult, but it's not impossible to live from the what we love, because I am working like an editor from a TV show, but that is I make for living. I pay my apartment, my rent, my taxes, but my dream is live from what I want to, from my dreams. That is
from your
directing, yeah, because I am living for other work.
Right.
I have to do other jobs.
Right.
I understand we have to pay everything the life, but I in the future my dream, and I working every day so that can be real, and I have that opportunity in the future is to live from what I love. That is directing project, writing my own project, or writing for another company. I think that's what I am do every day. Every day I do something to alcanzar mis sueños, to get closer for my dreams.
And from that, the passion, I think the motivation, the drive from our passion is where the energy comes from.
Yeah.
And you know what? All of us are working different jobs and different things to pay the rent, right?
Yeah.
It's just what we're doing until we get to a place.
Yeah.
You know, everyone that I've been speaking to has to do a lot of different things at times, or one or two things just to kind of keep it moving. How did you cultivate your talent, Ludmila? How did you, when you started writing and coming up with your ideas, did you find there was a process to honing your talent, to getting more specific, to getting better at what you were doing?
For example, I love to see, I love to read books, and that inspiring inspire me. I love to see movies and series and analyze them with a specific. I see that and start to see a series, and I think it's amazing, and analyze the series, take notes. But then when I start to write, I saw something that take my put my attention there, and I take a note. I think you are asking me what I do for inspiring myself. That is the
Yes,
question.
for inspiration, how do you work on it? How do you work toward being a better screenwriter, or being more specific in your writing with your ideas? Inspiration is a big part of it.
And investigation too, because I have to investigate some subjects or topics. I don't know if I don't know about a topic. For example, now I have the possibility to adapt a novel to a series or a film, and I have the novel, but the subject that it's about a murder, a woman who is a murder from Argentina, and his son write 3 books about his mother because he is the son of a murder. So it's a interesting story. Now I don't know about that subject because I don't know any murder.
Yeah.
You have to investigate, and it's a story based in real facts. So I have the book and start to reading, but then I realized that I have to start with the first book. So I go and buy the first book and start to reading and take notes and talk with the son of this this woman in Argentina that is really known there. She's really known there, and that now I am doing something new because you have to adapt a novel, a book, for a series or a movie. I don't know what will be the format because I have to see that, but this is new for me because I never did that. I all the thing, all the project I create from zero, but this have a real story. I can go with my invite myself new things because I have to follow an structure.
The story, right? You have to follow the
Yeah,
story.
yeah,
But that's
and the
fantastic.
facts.
And the
Hmm.
facts, right? Right.
Yeah, because I can invite. It's the things happen like that. I can change that, and the
Right.
past is there.
Wow, that's fantastic. That sounds like a great
Hmm.
project, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Currently, you're working on the novel. Are there any other ideas that you're working on developing?
yeah. I have a new short film because I made the series, and then I was with a new. I am working with a new team, and here in Spain, you have the possibility that if you present a short film in a big festival, you can introduce yourself to the industry, and the producers see what you are work, see your work, and then put more money for make a big thing, a movie or a series.
Right.
But I understand that the first step to get in, you have to make no a series, a short series like Black Sunday. You have to make a short film
Right.
and go to this big festival to present that, like Malaga, Goshas, and Cannes
Right.
festival from Cannes, big festival, but with a short format.
So you're
So
working on
I'm
a short.
working now.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm with the short and have I'm starting to write a new film, a movie. I am writing. I don't have the producer yet, but I'm
Okay.
writing a new idea for a film.
Great.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fantastic. Well,
yeah,
we'll be looking forward to that for sure.
yeah. I am working on it, but I am excited.
What is it like in Madrid compared to Argentina for you as a creator?
Well, here, I think first economy for between Argentina and Madrid we have different economies, and there in Argentina maybe you have some money to do a project, and then the economy is so unstable that change your budget every time.
Mm,
It change the next week, it change again, and it's so difficult to shoot like being in that context. And in Madrid you have more opportunity because here you have the industry is bigger. I love Argentinian's industry. I love that. I love the movies from there, the series. I love that. But here, for the new creators or I don't know, the new talent can have the opportunity to do things. In Argentina, every movie or project is from the same director, the same production company. Siempre son los mismos. They always
yeah,
the same there.
right.
And here I discover every day a new film director, a young film director, the stories, the platform have a lot of projects. So I think the different here you have more possibilities, and the
Wow.
industry it's
I wouldn't,
more, yeah,
it's more open to you
yeah,
then.
yeah,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
for a
I,
way, yes.
I wouldn't have thought that. I thought Argentina would have a lot of opportunities too. I understand what you're saying though. It seems pretty established in Argentina, whereas in
Yeah.
Madrid you have more opportunity with newer talent. Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw everything I see from Argentina is from the same director or the all the same. There are five directors that all the people know, and you don't see a new director, young talent shooting something that
Interesting.
big. I don't know how you say because there are a new there are a new talent. but it's more difficult to get there.
Right, right. How is it being a woman coming from Argentina? Is that part of the culture there? Is that part of what you're talking about, where
Yeah.
the establishment is more male directors?
Here it's difficult to be a woman in every place. Here in Argentina, there is a main industry, and we are trying to change that. You, me, and all the women, but still it's an dinosaur and men's industry because there is you go a meeting with somebody and it's a and have this all thing from this project. You know people that have an oldest thinking and means that they want to control all the project. I think in Madrid there is a start. You can see a change now, but it's difficult. It's slowly the change.
Okay.
It's difficult to be a woman from this country or another country or in this industry yet. I hope this change in this year because I was talking with my friend, an actress friend, that she sent me. It's difficult to go an interview because they always put you in a place you don't deserve. These men's.
Yeah, like how? Like what? What does she mean by that?
Yeah. For example, the roles the roles she had to do in a movie or a series, and that is writing by a man.
Right,
Why the woman have to do that? If I am a woman, I won't do this.
right,
If this happen, and they obligate, not obligate, but in a point they want, okay, make this cry, for example, cry in this scene. Why the woman don't cry in this type of things? That is the I was looking for an interview from Legalmente Blondie, the actress from Blondie. How do you say this movie? With the dog.
okay,
Legally Blondie. What is that movie? That she was talking about this. An
okay,
interview, or I saw, but the actress saw this new script writing by a man, and they see something that she had to do, but in the real life, a woman don't act like that.
right, right.
That is the point.
I think we all, and this is part of where push came from, is what is the difference with us? Is there a difference? And like I said, there's no agenda or there's no slant to this docuseries,
Yeah,
but is there a difference? And what I'm hearing from you is, yeah, there is. There's a difference in how we have to bring ourselves to the industry and how much work we have to do to literally
yeah,
push to get it to a certain place.
yeah. We have. I think I have the feeling that we have to justify us all the time in this. We have to. It's still a business, industry from men's. I don't know. It's still.
Male dominated is what you're
I can
saying. Yeah.
feel that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are trying to justify our acts and what we do. Why you are telling this story? This is not what I don't know. I feel like a pressure, or they pressionate you
Right.
to
But
do
the
the thing
way
what they want.
but I think the way through that is to continue doing what you're doing and to
Yeah.
continue creating your
Yes.
stories
Yeah.
and to go in, and what I've been talking with the other creators about, and hopefully you'll see in their interviews,
Mm-hmm.
is to have your own voice and to be very specific and very certain of yourself, Ludmila. And it's not
Yeah.
like you're not going to listen to someone when they're giving you some pushback or when there's something going on, but to be very
Yeah.
strong in your own vision and
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah. I'm have the
Right.
persistence.
Right. I
Mm-hmm.
also think too, having the expectation that you will succeed.
I have to be in that place that you when you met me, but I have the confidence, and then you have to work with your confidence and your
Right.
feet because
Well,
this is it's persistence. It's about the strong,
Right.
the push. We have to work in our minds to go through everything and follow your dream to the end, because it's difficult. I have every day, I woke up and I say, okay, go for this day, go for it, you can do it. And you have
Yes.
to have the patience, the persistence, the attitude. And that woman you met in that festival have a lot of moment to go down and start go up.
But
I
that's
go,
life. We've
yeah,
been talking about that too. And I'm not
yeah.
saying that you have to be who you were, because as
No,
you
no,
said,
no.
when you came to
Yeah,
Madrid, now you matured a lot. You've grown a lot,
yeah,
right?
a lot. Mm-hmm.
Right. But what I'm saying is what I met and what I know is still who you are. You still have
Yeah,
that. You have
yeah, yeah, yeah.
such a huge spark and talent, you know. So, and you had so many
Mm.
questions, you know, you were so wide-eyed and wanting to know so many things, right? And I think
Yeah.
that I try to, if I can still have a curiosity about the work and a curiosity about the universe and about this
Mm-hmm.
process of creating, I think that's
Mm-hmm.
also a really good place to be, along
Yes,
with
yes.
the push, because it is inevitable. We go through things, and sometimes we're at
Mm-hmm.
our best, our strength, and sometimes we lay back, you know,
Yeah, it's that. Mm-hmm.
the ebb and flow, you know. How do you develop your ideas into outlines, you know, your
Yeah.
process of writing? How do you what do you
My
find?
process, well, I sometimes they came to my mind a phrase, and I writing the phrase, only the phrase, and then I put a series on a or a movie, and they have an this scene or this shot, and I take this and inspire this to develop my idea, my own idea. But I have when I start to writing a project, my in the first, I think the most difficult part is the first one, because you have to create this idea. But then when you start to development, you are like you have this how you say herramientas, your tools
Right.
to develop this. But how I create, I inspire in real stories, in people's story from my friends or people I know, on topics that I know.
Hmm.
And now I am with this new trying to new this story that I have to base in a book.
One last question. When
Yes, of
you
course.
do you have any correlation with when you complete a project, when you're finished with a project, is there any correlation in your mind that you have given birth to it, that it is your something from inside of you that you have an attachment to?
Well, the first feeling, it's empty. No, with nothing. How do you say empty? No, it's
Empty.
vacío. Vacío,
Okay.
no full, empty. It's vacío with
Yeah.
nothing inside. Yeah, with nothing.
When you're done with it?
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel empty. I feel that something is missing. I feel like they came to me and take my arm from my body, and I
Oh,
feel naked. Because for a lot of men, you have that project, that baby with you, living with you night, in the morning, in the afternoon, when you are eating, when you are sleeping,
see?
that yeah, and you okay, and you wake up the next day, and okay, where is my arm or my leg? What happened with my life that they took me from away from me? I feel that is the feeling when you in a project, you miss the project. Of course, you have to pass away a lot of troubles with the project, but that is the part of the process, and that is the part that the people generally want to. Okay, I want to uh, finish the project because I will have the project, and you will lo habrás completado a la tarea.
Right.
But the process is the best part. of this. All this that day that happened, all the troubles, the problem with the people, and that this happened to in the shoot, and you have to solve in the last time, in the last minute. That is the process, and you will miss that because
Yeah,
the when you have
I agree.
when you get to the goal, you have the goal, you have the project, but that it's some minutes, that less for 5 minutes, and it is a grateful, but it's for minutes. The other part, it's for month.
Right, right. That is
Yeah,
so well put. That hit me so well of how
yeah,
you're living with it, like you said, like your baby. You're living with
yeah,
it. There, it's yours, and then when it's released out, well, for me, with releasing it out and still having it, like when it's on the circuit, when I'm having meetings, when I'm still working on it, it still feels part of me and alive, you know.
yeah.
When
It's
it's done, now is when I feel like I've got, you know, what am I doing now? You
wait.
know,
No, I have to learn now to walk again. It's
yeah,
like that feeling. You have to learn again to be a person.
yeah.
Yes, that it's so sad
It's
that won't happen.
it's so much a
But
part of you, right?
yeah, yeah, it's grateful, but it's grateful but saddened in the same time
Yeah, yeah.
because you get the goal, but you get empty in the
Yeah.
same time. That
That's
is the feeling,
yeah.
no?
How would you say that? How would you say that in Spanish?
Llegas al objetivo, cumplís el sueño, pero te sentís vacío. Luego, o sea, se te han cortado un brazo tuyo de la pierna. Empezar a caminar de vuelta, aprender a empezar a ser un humano de vuelta. That is in Spanish.
I get it. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Ludmila,
you,
thank you
Caris.
so much for this. Thank you.
Thank
This was wonderful.